Okay, so this will be my second video on the topic about domain, intercepts, and zeros of a rational function. In today's video, you're going to learn how to determine the x and y intercepts of a given rational functions. Okay, paano ba makukuha ang x and y intercepts ng rational function? Simple lang, to solve for x-intercept, we let y equal to 0. And to solve for the y-intercept, we let x equal to 0. Okay? So, sagutan ko muna yung number 1 na function, or rational function. We have f of x equals 1 minus x over x plus 3. So, we have, ito yung given natin. Kunin muna natin si x-intercept. Okay? So, ito yung given natin. And then, I'm going to replace f of x by y. Say y is also equal to f of x. Okay? So, substitute y to f of x. Okay? So, therefore, it will become y equals 1 minus x over x plus 3. Okay? And then, let y equals 0 to solve for the x-intercept. Okay? So, therefore, 0 equals 1 minus x over x plus 3. Okay? Then we cross multiply x plus 3 to 0. So the result is 0 times x plus 3. Therefore, 1 minus x yung natira sa right side of the equation. Therefore, 1 minus x, So therefore, 0 equals 1 minus x. Okay? Therefore, transpose negative x to the left side, therefore x equals 1. So therefore, ang ating pong x-intercept is located at 1, 0. So x-intercept located sa 1, 0. Okay. So nakuha na natin yung x-intercept, the first function. The next is kunin naman natin yung y-intercept. So for the y-intercept, so again, from the original function, we have 1 minus x over x plus 3. Again, we substitute y to f of x. We have 1 minus x over x plus 3. And then we let x equals 0 to solve for the y-intercept. So if x is 0, we have y equals 1 minus 0 over 0 plus 3. Therefore, y equals 1/3. What does it mean? Ibig sabihin yan, yung ating pong y-intercept is located at 0, 1/3. So, ang ating y-intercept ay located sa 0, 1/3. Yan. So, ganun po ang pagkuha ng ating x and y intercepts of a rational function. So, ibig sabihin nito, yung graph ng ating rational function, the graph of the rational function passes through the x-axis at 1, 0, tatama dun sa 1, 0, and tatama rin sa y-axis. Saan? Sa 0, 1/3. So, ang ibig sabihin po noon, ulitin ko, that the rational functions will pass through the x and y axis sa points na 1, 0 at saka 0, 1/3. Okay? So, that is how you determine the x and y intercepts of a rational function. So, I'm going to answer example number 2 to give you, para mas lalo pang maintindihan yung pagkuha ng x and y intercepts ng rational function. So, okay, we have another example. Example number 2. We have the function f of x equals x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. We're going to determine again the x and y intercepts of this rational function. So, kunin muna natin yung x-intercept. So, we have the function is f of x, x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. So, ito yung given natin. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to replace f of x by y. Okay, so we have x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. And then, I'm going to assign 0 to y para ma-solve si x-intercept. So, we have 0, x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. Then, I'm going to cross multiply 2x minus 1 to 0. So, the result is 0, x plus 2. Then, transposing 2 to the left side, we have negative 2 equals x. Therefore, ang ating x-intercept is located at negative 2, 0. So, negative 2, 0. Okay? Para naman sa y-intercept, okay, we have f of x equals x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. I'm going to replace f of x by y. We have x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. Again, let x equal 0. So therefore, 0 plus 2 over 2 times 0 minus 1. We have y equals 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 over negative 1. Therefore, y equals negative 2. So, ibig sabihin yan, tatama yung ating function, yung graph ng function sa 0, negative 2. Yeah. So, this is your x-intercept. Ito yung ating y-intercept. It means that the graph of the function, the graph of f of x will pass through the points or the x and y axis at negative 2, 0 and 0, negative 2 respectively. Yan. Tatama yung graph ng ating function dun sa x and y axis sa negative 2, 0 and 0, negative 2. Okay? So that is how you can determine the x and y intercepts of the rational functions. I'm going to give you another example, the third example in finding the x and y intercepts. So this will be my third example in finding the x and y intercepts of a rational function. Number 3, we have f of x equals 1 over x. So we're going to follow the same procedure in finding x and y intercepts. Okay? For the x-intercept, okay, so we have the original function is 1 over x, and then we replace f of x by y. So we have y equals 1 over x, and then we let y equal 0. So we have 0 equals 1 over x. Then we cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, the result will be 0, 1. So this is a false statement. Okay? False statement to. Okay? Because magiging 0 equals 1. Because 0 times x equal to 0. 0 equals 1 is a false statement. How about for the y-intercept? Y-intercept. Okay, we have f of x plus 1 over x. Replace f of x by y. We have 1 over x. And then let x equals 0. We have 1 over 0. This is undefined. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? Nakuha natin mga values na to. Actually, wala tayong values na nakuha for the x and y intercept. It means that the function has no x and y intercepts. No? At pag wala silang x and y intercepts, the graph of the function is what? Does not pass through Saan? Through the x and y axis. Okay? Ibig sabihin, pag rinap natin tong function na 1 over x, hindi siya tatama sa x-axis at hindi rin tatama sa y-axis. So, yon ang ibig sabihin ng false statement at yung ating undefined dito sa y-intercept. Okay? So, that will be my examples in finding the x and y-intercepts of irrational functions. So, my next video will be teaching you how to determine the zeros of irrational functions. So, thank you.